Around 8 years ago, my sister, she was murdered during a robbery. I don't want to stay in this country anymore.
Which food you miss the most when you were in Denmark?
Ooh. Churrasco, rodízio, churrasco. The stick. And in Brazil, you pay, let's say, 20 euros. It's all you can eat.
Wow.
Meat. I would say meat. And in Denmark, it was very, 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 very expensive. And even if you go to the market, you can buy like only a small portion. And you pay like 50, 60 euros for that.
So I guess you cooked a lot.
Yes, yes. I learned how to cook during the pandemic when I was in São Paulo. And in Denmark, for me, all the time I was cooking. You have to learn how to cook if you go to a very expensive country. Otherwise, no money in the end of the month.
The local Danish, do they also cook?
They also cook. The company I worked was a very good one, and I had like breakfast and lunch every day in the office.
Oh, that's super nice.
Yeah. So I just cook like for the dinner, but most of the companies there is not like this. So you need to prepare your food and
What's the lunch they provide?
It's all you can eat buffet every day. Yeah.
I want to go to that company.
Yes. In the beginning it's very nice, but then it's the same taste like every day. It's the same, like the same rice, the same salad. Of course, the meat they change, but in general, the taste was the same.
For you?
Yeah.
Or for most Brazilians, what is home for them?
For me, I have a very nice sentence I love. Home is where your heart is. For example, last 4 years I was in Denmark, my heart was there, so that was home for me. But of course, if I went to Brazil to visit my family, that time, 1 month, Brazil was home for me.
What decides where your heart will be?
When you can really feel that you are okay in a place, so you are happy. If you are happy in that place, it means your heart is there.
It makes sense. It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And home, for me, is probably more belong to. I have some friends or family or groups I feel belong to, and now we feel more home. The feeling of belonging. How long have you been using Couchsurfing?
Since 2012.
I remember you have a lot of reverence.
Yes, yes. I started to host people when I was in Budapest. It was around, like say, 300 people that time. And then I moved to São Paulo and I host more people there, and then moved to Copenhagen and I also host a lot of people there. I'm not very used to surf, I'm more used to host people. And I had amazing experiences. Only good experience, to be honest.
Hey, please like, comment and subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe.
Thank you.
I hosted a woman from Turkey, and when she arrived in my place and I opened the door, she was wearing sunglasses and a stick. It means she was blind, and I didn't know, and it was not written in her profile that she was blind. And that for me was very shocking. Like, I was not expecting this. It was the first blind person I've met in my life, and I don't know even how to, everything. I had to change the position of everything in my apartment.
Because you were afraid to trip her.
Yes. So I had to move. Imagine that table there, and and they really need to trust you because you are totally unknown. And how to trust someone, and I will stay there, and I don't know if this guy. It's crazy. And she travels a lot. She has Instagram, and she said, "Eric, I know exactly where I want to go in Copenhagen. No worries, I will be back." And when she went back, she said, "Eric, Copenhagen, it's beautiful. I love the city." And I say, "How do you know?" Yeah, she has an app on her mobile phone. She take a photo, and the app like translate what is in this photo. And I ask her, I say, "Why you don't mention this in your profile?" And she said, "Eric, why did you not mention as well in your profile that you are able to see?" Because for me, it's not a problem.
Do you know how many countries have you been to so far already?
I would say around 75.
Brazil, the salary is not that high.
Yeah.
So before you worked in Denmark, have you ever imagined that you could travel all around the world?
Yes, because when I was in Brazil, my last year in the university, and I say, I don't want to do an internship here in Brazil. I want to try somewhere outside. And then I applied for a position in Panama.
Ah.
And I got the approval, and I went to work in Panama. And then I went back to Brazil. I got a scholarship to do my master in Budapest. Well, in Europe, you know, in 1 hour you are in a different country.
Yeah.
So I travel a lot that time. It was almost 1.5 years I stayed there. And then I went back to Brazil. But once you are in Brazil, your salary is not that high. So you need to save, like, let's say, more than 1 year of salary to be able to go to Europe and stay there, let's say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or maybe 1 month, in very low budget. It's not like, oh, I want to drink a Prosecco. No. Let's say in Copenhagen, in 1 year, it's okay. In Brazil, it would be like 10 years to get this money. The main reason I left Brazil was around 8 years ago, my sister, she was murdered during a robbery. And that moment for me was the moment I realized I don't want to stay in this country anymore.
Did couchsurfing help you a lot?
Yes. When I was in Copenhagen, when I was in Budapest, and when I was in São Paulo, it was a kind of therapy for me. Because mainly in Copenhagen, because that time I was living alone in my apartment, and it's very depressing in the winter time. If you have your partner, is good, but if you are alone, you'll be alone, because winter time, all the people, they really don't want to go out.
They hibernate.
Yes. Exactly.
What about when you travel? Did couchsurfing help you a lot?
Couchsurfing helped me a lot, mainly like hangouts, or when someone creates like an event. Of course, it's nice when you travel alone, but it's better when you are with friends or someone.
Do you often stay at a host place when you travel?
No, usually I stay like in a hostels. After, let's say, 1 week in hostels, I need like at least 1 night in a hotel to really sleep proper. And but here in China, in Hong Kong, I loved all the hostels I stayed because they have the curtain. They have like the privacy. It's very nice. In Europe, usually it's not like that.
But why don't you use more couchsurfing and stay at the whole place?
First, I don't like to send a lot of requests. I send like 3 or 4 requests only. I really like to stay at minimum half an hour reading your profile and understand who you are. I check all the reviews as well. It's like, let's say, not like Tinder, but only the way it's a match.
I don't spend much time on the profile. I will read very fast, just see the keywords. For example, if the host like party all the time, 9 hours, I better know I want to sleep. Or they drink a lot, no, something like that. Or they are nudists. I don't want to see your body, thanks, bye. Is there a special goodbye way in Brazil?
If you hot, you need to be the one who will open the door. Not all the time, but only when the guest he's leaving. Ah,
okay. Thank you for sharing all your experience in Brazil and Denmark. Yeah, we know a lot of the culture.
Yes.
And then I hope you will enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
In Asia, Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.